am truly tripping out right now.
Yes.
Oh.
I swear, AB looked like he was dying back there, man. No, don't leave me.
Yeah, gotta get them ribs.
I want to clarify, Dad is not a dirty fighter. He's a warrior.
No.
He's an absolute lunatic.
Let's go.
Oh, AB just walked
Everyone's
in. All right.
Hey. Let me adjust again.
Boy. Welcome back, guys. We were worried about you, man. There was a small part of me that thought he might die. You know what I mean? Did anyone else? I was like, he might die. I don't know. If he ruptured like something.
No way. I knew AB was gonna be fine.
Just a small paranoid part of my brain. So, Ian, you just drove back. You left Coachella this morning?
Terrible footage.
Okay. All right. Welcome back, AB and Lena.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
How's everybody? Are you guys feeling?
Good. Feeling real good. Yeah. Could have gone a lot worse.
And now you're done. You're out.
I'm done. Yes.
And Lena, are you thinking of stepping in the ring now?
I mean, I'm not completely like closed off to the
Oh
idea.
my
I have
God.
been practicing, but right now I'm just doing it for the fun of it. I really do enjoy the sport.
You guys are building like the Ayod boxing legacy family. Okay, AB. So let's review the kind of the footage here together. I think that would be interesting. You know, we were all watching. I don't know if you watched the watch party at all, but we were on the edge of our seats, man. Or the first round, you were kicking his ass, dude. We really thought you were just beating his ass. You know,
Yeah, I was surprised at how it played out. I mean, I saw the fear in his eye, I'll say.
he was scared. We all did, bro.
No, that was
Yeah.
He was scared.
because he came out so confident like he did last year, and
Yeah.
then pretty much right away you traded blows, and you could just see, maybe not scared, but just you could see the cockiness go away and be like, okay, I have to like actually take this seriously.
Yeah, the character was dropped.
Yeah, the character disappeared real quick.
Yeah.
So he went out exactly like we expected.
Yeah.
He went out like crazy energy, like he did with Matt Watson, but I did not expect you to match his energy. Was that your plan all along?
No, it definitely wasn't. And I'm kind of mad at myself because like all my training went out the window. And I was afraid I would do that because sometimes that happens. You just get hit and I don't know, or at least for me, I don't know how to respond. And I wanted to hit him back. That was it.
You're like, fuck this
And
guy.
Wally was like cussing me out, like, put your fucking hands up. And I was like, no, I'm just going to keep. Wally specifically taught me how to block all those. Everything he was throwing. I was
oh
just
my God.
throwing hooks, no straights.
Was he pissed at you afterwards?
No, he was actually really nice. I got to say, what I was most upset about, besides the obvious, was like, I really felt bad for all the fans that drove like from Michigan or wherever they drove from to come see me for such a short amount of time.
It was
And
a great
also
event.
because of Wally, he put so much time into me and I felt bad about it. But he was really nice. He was really kind about it.
That's good.
Mhm.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, no, he's the man.
He probably did feel like a failure, though. No, I'm just kidding.
You did great, AB.
Thank you.
You punched
I
very
thought
hard.
you beat his ass. It was so exciting. So here's the first round, okay? Dude, that was a good, clean punch. But you guys were trading blows.
That was the one where that one hit right there was the one that I really felt. That one was.
That was a good one?
Yeah. Everything else, the body shots, I didn't even really feel those.
Here, you got him good, too, man. That was he hit you hard, but you guys
Yeah, that was definitely his best hit right there.
So this is basically, it all goes out the window here. This is how it started, just total madness.
Well, like, I don't know, like, it was weird for me, too, because
You look pissed.
he was, like, he had his head, like, on my stomach. And so I had his head, and I'm hitting him, and I'm like, is this legal? Like, I kind of let him go. I didn't know, because I've never fought someone who's just like this, because it was just, like, free shots. And so, I don't know, it confused the shit out of me, but...
He put his head real low at your stomach. Who was illegal on which side, yours or his?
No, on my side, I didn't know if it was legal to, like, just hold his head there and keep hitting him, because I was, like, hitting him a few times, and I kind of just, like, let him go, because I'm like, is this even legal?
It seemed fine to me. I understand it felt a little weird, though, because you're not used to fighting
Definitely was
psychopaths. I was saying before you got here, he would die for this. I mean, this man has crazy, crazy energy. He's committed like crazy. But yeah, I really punishing him, dude.
He was really easy to hit.
Well, you were just landing blow, blow, blow.
I realized at one point, that my stamina isn't the greatest, but I realized he's not as invincible as he acts with his stamina. And I realized that shit, I might be able if I just go in, which wasn't my strategy, but if I just go in on his face, I might be able to get him in the first round or two.
You know, the thing about the stamina that we were worried about, he looked gassed at the end of the first round. He was he was tired, man.
Yeah. We both were, but yeah, I was surprised he was.
Yeah, we were going crazy, man. This was amazing. We're all like, holy shit, AB's gonna beat him. In your practice sparring, did you ever like prepare with fights like these?
There was one time I fought a guy. He was a lot bigger than me. Because it was his first time sparring. A lot of time when it's like your first time sparring, you get nervous and you just go all out like that and you get gassed really fast. I've had to deal with that once or twice, and it's not fun.
Okay.
But yeah, not someone that, not like this. No one's put their head on my stomach.
Right. That shocked you.
Yeah.
That's that experience that you can only get in the ring.
He's a beast. I mean, he deserves his win. I didn't see his walkout until after the fact. And I was
that shit was
cracking up.
funny. Yeah, actually we should pull that up. His walkout was pretty
ESPN
epic.
tweeted that out.
Oh, really?
Did they really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, it killed me when
It was.
Yeah, it was funny as fuck.
It was great. It was great. Yeah, he was getting some vicious body blows. I mean, I wasn't even really paying attention to those. But I noticed you were really slowing down. Were you just getting tired, or do you feel that you were being injured?
So I think maybe the blow that got me happened at this point, but my adrenaline was going, because I didn't feel any of it here.
Dude, you're fucking him up, dude. Yeah, there he is. He's
like I
punching
kept just
you.
lining his head up and just.
Yeah.
But I wasn't throwing any straights. I don't know. I got caught up in the moment. But yeah, when I sat down, it was a feeling I never felt before.
So after the round, you're probably feeling good, right?
Yeah, I was feeling real good. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I could actually do this.
So then you sat down, and what happened?
As soon as I sat down, like a jolt, like through my it's weird. It's hard to explain, but like I even breathing, it felt like something was pushing against something inside, and I couldn't tell if it was a liver shot. I've always heard about a liver shot, but a liver shot usually will drop you immediately because it like goes up your nerves and like you can't fight it. Like your body shuts down automatically. So I don't know. I guess it was rib. It was a bruised rib or something, but I think it pushed into something else. And I felt like I could kept going maybe a little bit, but at the same time I didn't want to push it.
Nah,
It ain't worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't do it. Nobody want to see you injured. Well,
YouTuber boxing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
so at the end, yeah, exactly. It's a charity
Yeah.
YouTube, but nobody needs to die for that. But when I saw you looked like you were in so much pain, people started talking about ruptured organs. I was like, oh my god, bro. There's I thought a little tiny bit of paranoid in me. I thought you might die.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. I was
no,
like, he's gonna fucking die for this dumbass charity
It happens.
event.
It happens. There's
It
a lot
happens, right?
Yeah. No, there's some very scary videos that me and Lena seen before the match, where it's like someone. There was one guy. He was like a good-looking young guy.
Just like you.
He got hit in the head like 3 times in the back of the head, and
Oh, shit.
he can't even talk anymore. He's in a wheelchair for the rest
You
of his
guys
life.
were watching those videos before your
Dude,
fight?
I swear they got fed to me like the week of.
Dude, that's bad training.
Yeah.
Gnarly deaths in the match, boxing ring.
The night before, actually, I had this really scary dream. I didn't tell him about it until after the fight, but we were in our hotel room and we were sleeping, so he was next to me. And then suddenly, like, his body was just, like, floating, like, slightly above the bed, and his body was just completely straight and floating. And I don't know if it's just my anxiety and I just have scary dreams all the time, but that was just on my mind all day. I didn't know if it was a sign or what.
Did you tell him about it?
Not till after, because I
That's
didn't want to
good.
freak him out, too.
Holy shit.
And the amount of
many-
H3 fans was insane.
I love that.
Like,
we saw so
av-
many AB signs.
After the fight, like, I walked around a little bit, and like the whole like stands, everywhere I walked, all the stands were coming down to take pictures.
Dude, hell
And
yeah.
like security had asked me to not come out until it's like a break between the
Yo,
fights. Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah. So
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So here's Dad's entrance, by the way, that everybody really enjoyed.
dude, when I watch his back, I'm like, is this sped up?
By the way, he almost fucking dislocated his arm. That would have been
I
a
know.
AB dub.
Gotten injured doing that. That would've been so
Dude,
fun.
Harley's such a good guy. He's so funny. When I went back in the room, at the locker room, Harley goes, bro, you shattered the illusion. And he goes, let me tell you this. He'll never run into a ring like that again. He'll never waste that much energy for a walkout.
Right. That's what I was. He was wasting a lot. Look at this, bro. This man almost dislocated his arm.
I mean, to be fair, this guy does like 24-hour dance streams. I don't think the endurance is an issue.
He is very flexible too. But look at this shit, bro. I was like, yo.
Just snaps his arm right
Dude.
there.
He's a performer.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah.
He is a performer.
He'd probably fight with one arm, even if he broke it there.
Yeah.
He would. He's crazy.
Also, the whole time, like leading up to that, before his entrance, he was just barking in the hallway and in the locker room.
So they had our
Okay.
interviews were in rooms next to each other. I'm with Amaranth and he's with S-Fan, and he keeps going, "Ruh, ruh,
Was he
the whole time.
Was he doing it to you or just his interview?
In the hallway. I think he was trying to intimidate me. I mean, yeah.
Bad dog.
Bad dog.
Yeah, you got to. By the way, Dad, I wanted him to call in, but he's traveling.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, now that the family's gone, I'm definitely gonna be rooting for Dad in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this house doesn't need to stand divided anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna root for Dad for sure. So you sat down, you threw in the towel. You must have been. I was worried about you, Lena. I think we're at a certain point we're all worried about you more than AB.
Yeah, no, I was super scared. And then something that kind of somewhat calmed me down is Dad came to check on him right after. And the first thing AB said, so Dad like leaned into him and was like talking to him. And then AB opened his eyes and he looked at Dad and he's like, "Am I in hell?" And the fact that he was able to be sort of light spirited, it really calmed me down a little.
Dad is a class act. You know, not everyone checked on their opponent. Dad came and like was continuously checking on me, like,
Hey,
yeah,
that's good.
holding my
I agree.
hand.
What a
Yeah.
guy.
I agree. Here's a nice picture of you guys. Here they are. Yes.
Oh.
I swear, AB looked like he was dying back there, man. No, don't leave me. And then there's the
Yeah,
picture that
yeah.
Lena and AB posted that was straight up looked like his last photo on this earth.
Because before that, like, there was nothing from him and he was just like laying down in pain.
Oh my God.
Hmm.
Did Dad shave his mustache real fast? What the fuck happened? He doesn't have a mustache.
Wait, right.
Like,
You shave it off immediately after the fight?
Someone in chat said that he shaved right after.
I don't
Yeah,
blame him.
yeah.
That thing was out of control. Yeah, but here's the photo. I was like, man, AB's like, he's like Snow White, and you're like the prince.
I'm just so relieved it's all over. I was so
Princess
happy in that
Charming.
moment.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
look
okay,
like
it's done and he's okay. We can move on with our lives.
Aw.
Mm-hmm,
you look like Princess Belle.
Thank
This
you.
is what I said.
Yes.
It's giving this. Just one kiss to awaken your bride. Want to clarify now for everybody that Dad is not a dirty fighter. He's a warrior.
No. Yeah, no.
And
He
he's a
won fair and
madman.
square.
He's an absolute lunatic.
He just sucks.
Yeah, definitely.
So much time, so much going into it. I feel like it's always going to eat me up to, wonder what would have happened if we kept going. But
Dude, I would have
Could've been
loved
worse.
that, man.
yeah.
Was
could've
it
been
your
worse.
call to stop the fight? Was that it?
Yeah,
up to
no,
you?
it was. I kind of looked at Wally, and Wally kind of knew what happened without properly like saying it, but he knew. I guess he knew what happened to me, and he was just like, yeah, just.
Oh, he told you just call it.
No, I said it at first, and he agreed. Usually when I'm sparring, and I'll say I'm tired. He'll be like, fuck that, get back in there. I'll make you do 2 more.
Right.
But no, this time he knew something was up. 'cause
He's a
I've-
good
I've-
guy. I knew he was
know.
always real worried about you. Like,
Yeah, no,
getting
yeah, no,
hurt.
he definitely has a soft spot for me. He's a tough guy, but he's a soft spot for me.
There it is. Wow.
He had a good ass night after that. I was worried. I'm like, I feel so bad. He came out here, but like, he's like a boxing legend. All the other coaches wanted to hang out with them. They all got drunk. Yeah, they got drunk as
Oh,
shit.
that's cool.
They went to the after party. I don't know if he went to Charlie's after party. I don't think he went to that after party. Critical. I just went to sleep. I was like, fuck that. I'm good. But supposedly Wally was like partying till like 3 a.m. I had like 4 missed calls from him at like 3 a.m.
Okay, there you
Right.
go.
Oh, I'm glad he
fine.
had a good time.
Wally. So, you went backstage. Were you ever afraid that you were like seriously injured?
Yeah. I mean, that's mainly what it was. It's just that I've been beaten up so many different ways, and to feel something new like that,
Right.
internally, like, I don't know, because I'm pretty resilient, to be honest. When it comes to being hit, like, I'm okay with it, like, but something inside felt fucked up.
And them ribs.
Yeah.
Gotta get them ribs. Yeah, I know what you mean. When you said you hadn't felt something like that in sparring, I knew kind of what you meant. But I was pissed, bro, when it happened. I'll just say, you know, I apologize to Dad. I was fired up, dude. I was like, that's fucking bullshit, Dad. He's a dirty fighter. He's a coward.
You think getting carried away with something?